So pet license print should be printing something like stdc out pet license okay number, right? And it would be desirable to be able to print something like a pet. We can print pet owner for the pet license. Yeah, we can actually add this here. We can say integer license number. Okay. License number, and of course we need to populate it with something reasonable. So if I wanted to print this license number here, for now, because I don't have any kind of, usually unique identifiers are generated by the database. We don't have the database, so I basically mock it up by creating a random number, right? So let's add a random number generation here. We can say that so as soon as pet license is created, its license number, I want to populate it with a random number. Okay, so I'm going to say rand is one of the oldest pseudo random number generators in C, and so I'll just use that in order to keep it in a certain range, say from 0 to 10,000. I will divide it by 10,000 like this, and then also add 10,000, and you will see that these numbers will be in the range between 10,000 and 20,000, that kind of thing. Right, so in order for the pseudo-random number generator to really produce unique numbers, what we're going to do is that we will perhaps somewhere in our main program, as we're just starting, we can just, the first thing we can do srand time, we can use null pointer in this application, null ptr or something like that, right? And we will initialize random number generator with the Unix epoch, which is the number of seconds elapsed since January 1st, 1970. In order to be able to do something like that, we also need to include ctime over here, okay? So then time function should become available. And so one more time, so this is, we can say here, init pseudo random number generator. Okay, that's what we do here first once. So just to guarantee that we get a good distribution from starting from the first. If you don't do something like that, so the random number generator will be producing the same sequence of numbers every time. But then, right, so that's what we do, basically include ctime and then call time, which returns time right now on the system and uses that time to just give a starting point to pseudo-random number generator. And then all we do is just like, as soon as we create the pet license, the license number will be populated with the random number, which ranges from 0 to the maximum value of an integer. But by dividing it by 10,000, we bring it down to the range from 0 to basically 9999 plus 1,000 will be giving us random numbers in the range between 10,000 and 20,000. You will see what's going to happen when we try running it. Okay, so pet license number, so we can mock up the license number here. That really doesn't take much effort to do something like that, just to make it look real. right? And then owner print. But remember that before we call print from main, we also call calculate fee. So we do have a very yet unfinished version of calculate fee, where we only say, okay, the total should include license fee, state fee, and discount for senior citizens. So completely unfinished business. We don't even look at a list of pets, so that's just completely unfinished. But at least we need to be able to really quickly test this, and if I run it, says time t to unsign, possible loss of data. That's I will just ignore this warning for now. That's just during this initialization. It's just kind of silly warning to have, and I'll just say int conversion from time t. Yeah, to suppress that warning, I can just convert it to int, something like that. All right. So that should take care of that warning. This is fine. Okay. So let's run this and see what happens. Okay. So number one, owner name, right? Then age 65, so that we can see the difference. The address. 2 pets. This is a cat. 2 years. Orange. This adoption, yes. Added successfully. Pet name. Milo. Dog. Age in years. 3. Black. Block. Is this an adoption? No. Okay, so here's this license number 17846. I should have added the, so this is a random number like promised within 10,000 to 20,000, right? So next time we run it, there will be a different number displayed. Okay, so I guess it's random enough to create an impression that this is a real thing going on. Right, so essentially after pet license, I need to add a new line. Otherwise, it says senior citizen, yes, address, cat and dog are listed. So we're gonna say, all right, we have, I guess, enough confidence to go ahead and maybe finish the license fee calculation, which also pays attention to cats and dogs. All right, so 0 to exit, and let's go back to the drawing board to make sure that we're doing some real computation with respect to the list of pets that we may have to deal with. All right, so let's save that.